Oh! Receiving your content. Your audience will see it in a moment. Send you live! Is it on your phone? Go on it and hit like. Because every like is good. Always like videos you watch on YouTube. You don't know how important that is. Alright, now you can take a seat. And we go to not saying each other's names.
Yeah, I realized the video that we did last time. You said my name like 5 times.
No, I did
yes,
not.
You did.
You're completely false.
Yes, you did.
I refuse to believe that that's a thing that you're accepting right now.
You did.
Yeah,
I can play her right now.
We're not gonna, because you're wrong.
Not wrong.
Alright, watch live right now. This is so stupid. Okay.
Owie.
Owie.
I stubbed my toe on the thing. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix this set up so that they let us, you know? Okay, give me a second. Do some right there, go over and over.
Where's the speaker in this computer?
It's right at the bottom.
Dogs. Okay. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check. Am I saying it loud enough? Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Do we need a... Not loud enough?
No, not me.
Then turn down the Doki.
No, trust me, that's not like overpowering your voice. You can turn it down. That's how it's, okay, now it's turned down for everybody else. Hold on. Go here, we should be able to just crank it all the way up. Okay, put the headset on and stop moving it around.
Oh,
That shows up on there, stop that.
Oh, sorry.
Put it on.
Okay. Owie. It's really loud.
We'll turn that down. Turn it off.
Okay, I'm talking. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Am I loud enough?
Okay, start from left. Go a low voice, high voice.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I do it right? Mic check? Oh, whoa, the music just glitched.
You definitely sound a lot better than last year.
Alright, that's good.
Is not friggin' mumble, and we'll be just fine.
Okay, I had a problem with mumbling.
Yes, you did. I know you like when you do Yuri, you have to do like a softer voice, but like still.
Yeah, because I didn't know, like...
No, I get
Yeah.
it. It's fine. Do you like my screensaver here?
I do.
It's supposed to be like a reference to reference. So it's the music is too loud.
Yeah.
How is that?
That's good.
Okay. I need to see if it's like okay on the stream. Give me a second. Yeah, sound okay. Alright. We can stand to make it slightly, like, how's that? Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're gonna go to the good stuff. Go full screen here. Now I'm gonna check this before we do anything else. We're kosher. We're kosher, baby! Alright, we should be able to do a load game here. There it is. Alright, let's get back into it. Let's do it! Hey, you're at control city as always. Start when you're ready.
Okay.
Shit.
See, you're
What
stupid.
do you want me to call you? You have to come up with something. Like, good.
You saying Chazzy isn't good enough for you?
No! It's the name of your stupid boy cat!
No! Chazzy. Chazzy.
Don't worry about this. Okay. That's where we were. Hold on, don't skip.
Oh. Okay,
What?
sorry.
Am I calling you Chazzy?
Yeah.
That's really stupid. I'm not gonna.
What else do you prefer to call me?
Alright, something that's not really gay.
Your name is Donut.
Yeah? But it fits! You suck. Can I also check a live chat? Here. Okay. Alright, Chazzy. So stupid. Okay. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days.
Well, I'm.
Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Ash. Wait, I forgot to do her voice. It's you.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what your voice was for too. I think you just go with your normal voice for her.
Okay.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
She's always in a good mood. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Wow. That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look in your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No
she
reason.
wants to use his money.
Really? I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and then gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. You're a freaking ghost.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. Adjusts glasses. Yeah. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to make a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so that leaves the one option.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, then it's because you deserve to feel guilty.
Why'd you turn into a demon?
I don't know, he sounds really... He's like a jerk for that. Like, why? Yeah, that's
Oh,
Yuri.
that's
You go
Yuri.
with her deeper voice. That's you.
Oh.
She's not Thor. Like, where are you going with that?
Okay.
Be careful. Like,
Oh, sorry.
Yuri suddenly giggles.
Eh?
Yeah?
Oh.
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
I've been waiting to play this with you. Like, we're gonna keep playing them until it gets to the part. That's what we're doing, okay? Like, this is that stream. And then when it gets to that part, I don't know, like, we're just gonna go, okay?
Okay. Yuri! Tell Ash to let me borrow some money.
What the
That's... Don't get me involved with that. Like, don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution.
T-Dog?
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. You. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think like that. You were right though. I did some bad, and now I have to expect the revulsion.
Surely is you. Not only did you read the sentence wrong, but Sayori says it improperly. This is you.
I
don't want to call you a retard on stream, but
you're a retard. That still coming from me, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you.
Don't let her fool you. Damn it. I got confused. It's because you named her Ash. Like, I don't even... Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told me... Or what... After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But... You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
And those sweet, jiggly, frosting bits.
So I had to trick Netsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
No.
Pwah!
That's abuse. can't get that noise.
Did I just hit her? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and then tumbles under the desk. Oh god, what is it?
Ow. What was... A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
God?
It's because I paid my
restitution.
Restitution.
Alright.
Retribution.
That's me.
Oh my gosh, Sayori is me. Actually, that one almost worked.
Oh, I think that's me.
Oh.
Yeah, because I have to do it. I was gonna just give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you.
I'd rather you call her Natsuki.
I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it.
Hug the cookie.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good. I don't really like cookies.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a big bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? It's the exact same.
Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers!
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah! And yours isn't. Get over it. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Oh!
Ah, jeez! Primary Lotus! God, I wish so bad.
Can we just look at this picture right now? What is Yuri doing?
Well,
Why? She's just staring at them. She's just like...
If you measure the angle, she's like... Yeah.
They're all lesbian.
Confirm. After this scene, watch this. Ah, jeez! I get it! Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Oh!
Sayori suddenly leans in and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
I ship it.
Hey! Good gay! Did you seriously just do it? Did you say you ship it?
Natsuki, no homo.
Oh, I'm just watching. Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri
Ash
and
is
I
just like...
laugh as well. Why did you tell me to bring a camera? Jeez, you're such a kid since you're like 6 inches tall. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Shut up.
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
She's not very noticeable.
She's in the vents, like, watching us.
Ew.
No, it's... Where's Monica anyways?
Good question. Have you heard of any... Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of
course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. You have purple hair and boobs. That's true.
She may or may not be stuffing her bra.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Oh.
Fog rolls in.
Sorry.
The lights flicker.
Oh.
Sorry.
Spotlight.
I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh? Monica! Is that you? Oh, Monachuma.
Monokuma? Confirmed?
She's the mastermind?
She might be.
Monica chose the club after her boyfriend after all. You're so strong, willed.
Pry
Where did
yourself
they get...
away from your man.
Why did I get wild out of that?
But, boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Rope.
Whoa.
Well, my last period today was study hall. Sorry to hear that. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Who plays piano in study hall?
I would if they had a piano in school that I could just go to. Are you serious?
I can't play piano.
Yeah, that's because you're...
I can only play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on piano. That's all. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really.
She was just bashing her head against the keys.
I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay! That sounds so
That
cool.
sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. That's so. In that case, I won't let you down, Ash. Monica smiles sweetly as she butt bumps everybody off the screen.
I literally read your name and then start reading it.
No,
So
it's
stupid.
because it's Ash and you're an idiot. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck! Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really.
I didn't even remember.
I
what
choose
we
to
were
leave
talking
out
about.
Sayori's. Yeah, who cares, right? Sayori's mischievous escapade where she leans in and takes a bite out of Natsuki's
What?
cookie.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's what I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie, that fat slob.
I love Sayori.
Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Literally, I can't see her, and the doors are wide open.
How does she go in the closet? There's literally
Because
no
it's
room.
Narnia, and Sayori is 6 inches tall.
There's literally boxes and books in the way, and a chair.
You miss it, but there's like a scene, like if you had home Natsuki, you'd be in the scene where she reaches up to go get her manga that's up there because Monica moved it up there because the teacher told her to, whatever.
You're looking at my skirt, pervert.
That's literally what happens. And then she like messes up because she's being a dumb
First grader.
What do you call it? Tsundere? Whatever. She falls off the
Tsundere.
chair and onto your face and then pounds her fist into your chest and then starts crying. And then Monica comes in and like, she's like, I'm sorry, I just want to come to the club and hang out with friends and you're so nice to me, I don't understand, you were looking at me. And then Monica's like, is something going on over here? And she's like, no.
Natsuki's my girlfriend now.
Ugh. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad from distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah.
Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second.
That's the most awkwardest thing you can do with someone in the classroom. Like, I hate when that happens. You always, like, look over at the classroom and you're daydreaming, and you don't notice that you're daydreaming at someone, and they look back at you and you're like... T-dog.
But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book, to the point where I can't even see her hair. Sorry. I was just spacing out, like you were just talking about, Chazzy. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, that's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place.
I was gonna say you misread that, but I misread it first. That I was focused.
But you messed me up now.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
She's Yuri. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. Thank you for the totally not obvious lie. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go because I'm a
Male
benevolent god. Yeah. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
Because it attaches itself to your hands.
It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyways?
Well...
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Legend of Zelda?
Perhaps.
You could win? Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give you anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her lost long younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And, isn't that us? Didn't you, say that last stream?
No, she didn't. She said something completely different.
No, you said that last stream.
I might have. Continue.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kinda dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles. All of a sudden, she's a psychopath.
Just purple hair.
Yeah.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ash?
No, it's not that. I just didn't think you were a freaking weirdo. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different, devoid of all human emotions.
It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When a horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you were retarded and the protagonist related to the protagonist, they're made out to be some sort of naive one of letting their one side. Yuri, you're confusing me. I'm rambling, aren't I? Why'd you skip that? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go hang out with Sayori. I'll be right back.
Just edging away.
But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm so sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
You are right now. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading.
Yeah, you big nerd.
The least I can do is listen. It is a literature club after all, where we listen to people and totally don't focus on the literature.
I came here for the food.
Yeah.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started with reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
Dog.
Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
No.
I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Ah. What? Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
With my white hair.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
I think it actually shows his hair later in the game. You'll get to see it. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. It'd be a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just... Yuri,
you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do?
Yes. Stop.
I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's.
I didn't give you my consent.
I don't need that button. Then there's not a consent button here, Sydney. I'm sorry. Then hold my book... This is a really weird sentence. Then hold my book more between the two of them. Okay, that's better.
Ah. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open and slide my other one around her shoulder.
Oh.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Oops, I hit load. Don't worry about that.
Here.
Hey, new art!
Looks like she has purple hair. I mean, blue hair.
I was about to say, we've established she has purple hair. It looks like she has the thing that she has. So what does that say?
Once upon a time.
You're just gonna make up a story.
Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful princess named Chazzy Boy. And her
I'm not gonna stop you.
and her beautiful prince named Ash came to save her from the tower.
Now I'm gonna stop you. Look at these papers. Remember that other conversation we were having about like how there was stuff on those papers and some of them didn't have anything? None of these pictures have anything on them. Explain that.
It's decoration. Why is it so bright outside?
Yeah, what is this? Look, you can't even... They're inside like a spaceship, and these are like...
They're in an insane asylum.
Yeah, this is like a created room. They've been in here their whole lives. They don't... Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Right. That's your hand.
Oh, that's my hand?
Yeah, how do I... whatever. I thought there was a way to like...
It's fine, I can do it.
I forget how to like out that, but yeah. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kinda distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
To
turn the page.
Oh. On this relationship. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not... I was spacing out the whole entire time. Yeah. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer, retard. It's probably the least I can do.
What'd you say to me?
Since you've been patient with me.
I've been patient. Yay. Thanks. We continue reading.
Where's Monica? And the other...
Staring at us. I promise you. The other girls are just in the room looking at us. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. We do the next chapter screaming. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it in her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong, like accidentally kill somebody with her psychopathy.
What?
It's not like I can see into your head or anything, unlike Sayori, who's a ghost, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
Is that my phone wrong? I see.
There goes the scene. Can't just, like, what? Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Ash, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! Oh, that's how you did it! The other click. Whatever.
The other click?
I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were so sensitive, feminist. Sorry, I really didn't know how self-conscious you were about that sort of thing.
T-Dog.
I guess I thought that it's kinda cute.
Why are you saying this all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone.
I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Yeah, see you're edging it on my man. Time to move. See, she was watching us. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Did we do a poem? Oh yeah, we did.
We
last
did one
time.
last
Okay,
year.
yeah.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri?
No.
You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow! Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. I slip it back into my bag.
They read like 2 sentences.
I'm careful not to nudge the pins on the grenades I have in there.
In the bag?
Don't worry about it.
Sayori.
Really?
Yes. T-Dog. Oh! I like this one, Ash. It has some nice feeling in it.
I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you like yesterday's poem better.
I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good.
Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it.
No. I still liked this one, I promise. I wouldn't lie to you. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Ash.
If that's a friend of yours, Chaz, you should tell them to watch your stream.
Okay.
Yeah? Are you gonna do that?
Yes, yeah,
For real?
Sure.
Do it! Oh my god! Alright, just give her the channel name. Do you need me to spell out for you?
Are you assuming her gender? I mean, I don't know who.
Tell me you have one friend that's a boy that you
have a
don't
lot of
all the
guy
way
friends.
hate.
I have a lot of guy friends.
You mean boy slaves? Yeah, I knew it was a girl. Freaking lesbian.
I'm not
Don't lie to me.
married to Ash.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Not anymore.
Whatever. Ash could be a girl and you'd love him.
I mean, he has white hair.
What is with you and white hair? I agree.
He has white hair and freckles, so.
He does. he does have those. And most white hairs are cool. It's Kakashi Sensei.
Oh my goodness.
And the lightning blade, you know what I'm saying?
I don't. All I know is that he covers it.
Well, he didn't cut his own eye.
Cover.
Oh yeah, he covers it because he's got the copy, the disc in his face, where he can download the latest jutsu. He's got MP3i. Like, you know the iPhone? It's II. That was a bad joke.
I was listening.
Thanks.
I was like,
The channel is called Blood Gulch Entertainment. Be like, I'm live streaming. Come check it out. Oh my gosh.
honestly, probably watching it.
Well then, get her in this. She'll almost definitely see this BS. Ba-da-ba.
Never, ever. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go to my big behold heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works.
Shut up, you don't know anything, Ash.
Probably. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah! Me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you don't want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right.
Wait, did you say you don't want
You
to write
want.
anything?
You messed it up, and I don't care. Either way, it's funny. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. And if you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point, you dumb...
Do not come for Sayori like that. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. What if someone came up to you? What if someone came up to you while you were
With
talking?
that face?
Yeah, I just went.
I'd probably punch them. Look how stupid she looks. Knock the retard out of him. Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Well, whenever I was writing the poem, I put in sadness, and she liked it.
Well, look at this.
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a world for that, right?
There is a world for that.
There's a word.
It's called hell.
The world. That's the word I'm looking for. Bittersweet. Yeah, my voice cracked.
Coffee.
I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Like coffee.
Coffee is happy and sad?
Yes, apparently it tastes like happiness, but it's made out of sadness.
Made out of...
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well...
I do! Get over it!
I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a big hug. A little hug.
You completely misread that. You put in a different word entirely.
and make a nice happy rainbow. I don't...
If your friend gets in your...
It just screamed at us.
Something? Why did
One
that
time,
just scream
One
at
time
us?
when I was sleeping here at 2 in the morning, it started playing Michael Jackson. It was because
It's still screaming! Stop it!
as he stood on top of it,
I'll
and it
break you.
scared me.
Hold on. Goodbye. Okay, put this on.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Is it?
Oh. Your feet are touching something down there.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, sand. It's here.
I already said it. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Ash. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? If it's about food, I will marry her. Oh, I pop off. That's so long. Okay, I pop off my sculpt. What is that?
Your head.
Oh, like the lid of a cookie jar. That's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck out the warm and tingly. It's warm and tingly. But what is she talking about? But there's no time to waste. I put in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Where is it? You keep on moving it.
I don't like when it does that sound.
I blow dust off the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like a clap.
Time collapsed.
It doesn't. Oh, I totally just skipped that word. My empty self can use some more. My friends look through the. Is she talking about bottles? My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a big hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to reach and every friend. That makes no sense. Holding them out to reach every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. Sayori, are you okay? They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They were all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head.
That's the end of this head trip? What in the world?
Sayori kind of scares me.
But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. So she has no more bottles in her head.
Bottles?
That's what she was talking about! This whole poem is about her getting bottles that have happy thoughts out of her head to give to her friends so that they can smile. So those bottles are full of happy thoughts to make her smile. But every time she tries to do that, she loses where some of the bottles go, and she has to dig deeper to find out where the bottles are. And every time she does, she drops a bottle and it breaks, and she can't find anymore. And then when she tries to look for more bottles, all she hears is echo. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo inside my head.
Sayori's a psychopath.
Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, this isn't it!
I like it.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you!
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently.
I need you to stop talking to Monica. I see that!
It's
It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy? Well,
not exactly. Maybe because I'm just so used to you being careful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better.
I need you to stop this.
Writing is like magic.
This magic is like writing!
My little poem.
Yeah. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah.
Crap, what did I say?
I mean, yeah. Writing's the best. Ew. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Hopefully that's not soon. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something, or dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Monica.
Monica?
Yeah. Give me a second. Before we're off, I'll give that to you.
What is it?
There's just a bunch of hearts from BSF.
Oh, it's just one.
Hi again, Ash. How's the writing going? All right, I guess? I'll take that. As long as it's not going too bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know.
Next year I'm not joining this club.
Yeah, seriously. Next year, I'm transferring schools.
I'm moving.
Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. T-Dog. Alright. See, she read it again! She read it so fast!
Alright. It was crap.
Alright, let's take a good look at this. I don't like it.
I used my phone not for
It's that stupid trick. Just plug it in over and over again until it says discharging. It will literally work.
Great job, Ash. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical.
She actually said that. That wasn't a joke.
Really?
Yes.
She said, I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I really underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway.
Random poses.
Yeah.
You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness.
I'll keep that in mind.
Christians. You like it when readers... Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring, and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
I'm scared.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright.
Ash, alright.
Alright.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing and expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless
This is her coming out.
cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An
What?
endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
Oh. What?
Let's analyze this. That says save me.
She's gay.
That says load me. How does this make you think she's gay? I want you to explain this to me.
The colors.
Because
they won't
this makes
stop.
it sound like a robot.
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. The rainbow that's over my head. I'm straight as a rainbow.
Red, green, and blue. Do you know the significance of those colors?
Your primary.
They are primary colors, but it's important that they're primary colors because old TVs or CRTs could only display colors with mixes of the colors red, green, and blue. So LCDs work too.
I have no clue what that is.
When people say red, green, and blue, they are referring to screens.
Why is everyone sad?
An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Violent, grating waveforms.
Do you have an abusive home?
Sine, cosine, and tangent are all like coding words.
She's a Russian spy.
It's even more abstract than your last one.
I guess it's just the way I write.
I love the voice you give her.
I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that.
But now that you've given me the opportunity, it's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
You literally just got done talking to Sayori.
I know. Who read you like the most depressing poem ever? I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, it did! It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. What?
I wasn't. Wait.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Kind of inch away from her.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway,
I mean,
here's
Sayori.
Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or
She
when
just
something
break the fourth
expected
wall.
happens. Don't forget to save your game.
You were literally reading that, and I caught on to that, and you didn't.
So I know about this game, and I know like the beats, but I don't know which one of these people it is that. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Why would she? Wait. Look.
Wait,
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Okay, I wonder if this is just a joke.
I hate this.
But if it's not?
Can you hear me from over here? Or do I need to sit back in my chair?
We're gonna find out.
I don't think you
I can hear you from over there, City.
Oh, okay.
So I guess we're good. Just be sure to continue to be leaning in. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I wasn't really listening. I was looking at Yuri.
Okay,
Oh,
fine.
Yuri!
You're looking at Yuri's boobs. Which one?
Yuri, yeah, Yuri. Ah, you ready for a whole bunch of mispronounced words? Let's see what you've written for today. D-dog. D-dog.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
It's crap. Ash, it sucks. How do you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe
That's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows.
a
Even her
gorge.
hands appear sweaty. Please let go of my paper.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
Why did you say you weren't used to it then? It's fine. Take your time. Frickin' retard. Yuri's breast. Yuri breathes.
Okay. Yuri's. I mean.
You almost said it too. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I need to collect my thoughts. Put them all in place. Happy thoughts all over the ground. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. 3 seconds go by. I scream. Ah!
Yeah. Everyone's name is Yuri. I feel like there's like 500 Yuris in anime. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Stop doing that.
Sorry.
Really?
Sit that down.
Okay. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that?
I think people would be too scared to laugh at you, Yuri.
No, you probably killed him.
Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends?
T-Dog. Yuri doesn't respond to that. She's a loner.
Yeah, it's because no one exists outside of this room. You're probably right. They're all like in a sailor. Wait, me too. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
You're supposed to show it to everyone, you dumb.
I can't read cursive. Like, she has
You
really
wanna
good
do it?
handwriting, yes.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing wood for a guilty snack. My attention was caught up by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary
She's a furry.
human. Oh my gosh, this is a furry coming out for me. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft.
Wow.
The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the really satisfied animal. The raccoon tends to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry, more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy.
Yuri is an amino user.
What the heck is amino?
Nothing. Go.
What? What is that?
It's just an app that I went through this long phase in, and it was.
Is it a
really
furry
scary.
app?
No, it's not a furry app. It's not a furry app. I promise.
What is this?
It's just like it's like community, so you can join a community.
Oh! Amino!
Yeah,
I'm retarded!
I used to have like a long phase, and
That's not a phase thing. You can. That's like.
it was like no, it was I would roleplay, and it was okay. We're just gonna continue. Hey, we don't talk about the past. Continue.
As what?
What do you mean?
You roleplay.
I don't
As
know.
what?
I don't know. Like I don't know. Canon characters from animes. I don't know.
What characters?
I don't know.
You know exactly.
I like the way she made that E.
We're not done with this. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. I feed myself again.
Mother raccoon.
I was a little more daring with with this one than yesterday's.
Yeah, I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't even begin to imagine what this poem is about. Thank God, because I'd be scared. Stop making things scream at us! It's scaring me!
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
About feeding a raccoon.
Apparently.
I think something that different people can relate to their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to include in more unusual hobbies. Cutting bread? It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. They probably would. Don't you have anything like that, Ash?
Well, yeah, I guess I do. Sometimes I do yoga on the subway.
What?
Don't
I'm that
worry
one
about
crackhead in the subway.
Oh god. Yeah, I just think I'm doing yoga, but I'm just eating cheese that I call moon cheese.
Sorry, the computer made a noise. The best we can do is respect each other in our own individualities.
It made a noise.
Yeah, it was like the do. It's done now.
Alright, we're still going.
Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I wouldn't probably hate myself. She hates herself? Oh, I would. I might be ranting a little bit by now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. No, he doesn't
What'd
listen.
you say?
He's just like,
What? I'm sorry, I'm staring at your bed.
Why does she just always stand like that?
Well, it's not terrible.
Yeah, like she's always continuously 24/7 pissed.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I want to try something a little bit different this time.
Fair enough.
Why are you holding the mouse like
So
that?
the clicking doesn't show the mic.
Oh.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your own style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, it's retarded. You're retarded. Yes.
The
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden.
I mean, if it's
Well,
white hair, then
I
yeah, I'm
don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Thanks, bitch.
excited.
Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Don't you wish you had someone like that? Aha!
Whatever. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Kind of want to see it. Ew.
Doesn't the music change too?
Yeah. It's like,
Amy
it's like
likes
childish.
spiders! You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
This doesn't rhyme.
Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Each time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One more time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. So our hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everybody.
I don't like spiders either. They're nasty.
I think the point of this poem is Amy is a good person, but she likes spiders, and that reason alone, because it's just so gross, is why this person, I guess, or I guess everybody, doesn't like Amy.
That says Amy has a lot of friends. Is she referring
Yeah,
to
she
someone?
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming. I'm sorry, there's something in my throat.
I was
Excuse
just
me.
warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course. Why is your voice so much deeper?
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. It's about this bitch named Amy, and nobody likes her because she likes spiders. Ugh.
You like spiders?
Amy likes spiders. Did you read the poem?
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone that would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
You.
Well, of course. It's about how everyone thinks of my. That
what?
doesn't matter. I think she's talking about like her. If she's not talking about her manga collection, then I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that she likes manga. I guess in Japan, I'm just making like an out of my ass thought here, but
I'd have dropped. I
what
would have
if in
dropped my bag.
Japan, it's more natural for boys to like manga? It's just expected. It's like a guy thing, like video game.
Uh-oh.
So for a
That's
girl,
sexist.
yeah. But apparently in Japan they don't care about that. That's just like that wave of idiocy hasn't reached them yet.
Oh. Or it's just like he doesn't want to look cute. I don't know.
Well, it's the fact that she is like a cute girl, but also likes comic books.
That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
Like reading?
Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid.
That's right.
Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone?
You're
It
literally
makes them
judging-
happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I'm Amy.
Oh, I was like, you literally just made fun of Amy for liking spiders.
Well, that's like the point. You say the point.
I'm kind of dumb.
That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
She wrote about a raccoon.
Yeah, I thought you said earlier you had no clue what Yuri was writing about. Huh?
Did you say Yuri?
Yeah.
She's been dead for 6 months.
She said her poem was about an unusual. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. You get to do like 3 slightly different girl voices. I have to do like. You can shut up. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about these things. Okay.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies.
I can just
Like,
imagine Ash
Feeding raccoons and then killing them, I guess.
killing them.
She says blood specifically at the end of the poem.
Oh.
She's talking about feeding a raccoon bread, knowing that the raccoon will come back for more every time. And she does this so that she can use her cutting knife, she calls it, to slice bread to give to the raccoon.
Bread.
Bread.
I can just imagine Ash like talking to someone going, "Hey guys."
Bread.
Hey
I hope that shows up. That's so retarded.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Ew.
It was you.
You will, you won't. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has fun troubling her words. Natsuki has trouble finding her words.
Yes, I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. I don't want people to think, not just feel. Remember that! Baka! I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Did we read Sayori's?
Yeah, it was the first one. She was like talking about breakfast. Ooh, no, she's talking about like bottles.
Okay. So if it was breakfast, that would make sense. Might as well. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
We didn't read Monica's. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did. She was talking about being inside a screen.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I asked something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room and stare right down and put your hands over your eyes so that you can't see me wielding this axe.
Whoa.
Is it about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Turn into a valley girl.
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing?
If this turns into like, what is it called? Like, never mind. Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to
Ew.
recite during the event. But the cool part...
That's really bothering me. What is the word that I was gonna say? Okay.
Is this gonna turn into a what?
I don't know. Let's keep going. I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'll say it later if I remember.
The cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too.
Girl band. Girl band. That's what it is.
Like K-pop?
Think.
There's already weeb enough. If I see K-pop anywhere in this game, it's getting deleted the hell off my computer.
Sayori's putting up all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. It's a stick figure with a hat on it that says "Come Wet Poets," but it's all misspelled.
Me.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you?
Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not a bad idea. It's a horrible idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There was no way I'm going to be performing in front of a bunch of people like that. Idiot.
I like how they just like grow whenever they talk. I agree with Nitsuki.
At least it makes it easier to talk. I wish like they all just shrank when it was my turn to talk.
I could never in my life do something like that.
Why? I didn't even click. Whatever. It's going over here now. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot for people. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that.
It's fine, it'll only be a few
So,
people, no one
I'm
cares.
sorry.
Cheeto.
T-Dog!
But, as far as we know, we're the only people alive. Have you ever been outside this room before?
I mean, we've been outside to the mail dispenser.
Mean? Yeah. That weird building that we don't know what it is. The mail dispenser.
I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing our feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. Okay. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. T-Dog!
T-Dog.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. They can't speak. It seems their throats have been ripped out. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. That, the least we can do is to help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... T-Dog! It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. You're fat! Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get it over with.
Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. Natalie Portman. What about you, Yuri?
T-Dog.
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
No, you don't.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monokuma, this is too...
You can't just call her Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to be able to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to her specific poem she has in mind for herself. She closes the 1,000-book dictionary, and she stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
I don't remember
Anyway,
this. Ahem. Monica begins reciting. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? She has untamed talent. She's becoming a Super Saiyan. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recital.
kind of holding a fart.
The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That
Sorry.
didn't even do anything. That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just going to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called
Yuri anxiously... Yuri glad to each of us.
You can do it, Sayori. I mean Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
That's freaking weird. Shut up,
Weird.
the audience. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. She can't do this. She's a part of the side branch. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Quivering worms. Her quivering worms transform into sharp slimes of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. Her Super Saiyan turns off. It's up to me to save the situation. It sucked! I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards. We give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were just terrified.
Monica didn't. We didn't.
We
clap
applauded for... Yes, we did.
Oh, dang.
But we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem in her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Well, we read the words, dipsh... Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Like I get to reach more deeply into someone when I thought I knew them through and through. Sayori finishes and we all applaud. I suddenly don't know her anymore.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori!
Even Ash liked it. I guess it's a good sign.
I like everyone's poems. I'm trying to get in bed. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be...
It's probably like I cry myself to sleep every night.
Yeah.
Like my meadow is a dark and depressing place that's on fire constantly. It's like a room that I'm trapped in, and everybody that I've ever hated in my life is considering punching me in the face over and over again.
But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that sort of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Well, then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little. I'll make you. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next?
Everyone.
Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Ash. I like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Ash lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I'll have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward.
The boobs go from biggest to smallest.
Yeah, they do. What the heck?
Also,
The girls go from biggest to smallest. What about their hair, though? Yuri's longest.
Oh no, Natsuki has
Well, no, hers is in this strange hair formation I've never seen before.
and her hair is longer than her hair. It's just up.
Is that... I don't have hair, so how does that work?
Yes, you do. You're not bald. Okay, so if Yuri put her hair up in a ponytail like that, her hair would be shorter. It would look shorter.
Oh.
Because it's putting it up and it's bringing your hair up.
And Monica could
Monokuma. Yeah.
could fit her hair in her butt. If she
Yeah,
wanted.
yeah.
She has a lot of hair.
And her hair is about the same height as Yuri's, even when it's up. So, oh, I just clicked on it.
Don't worry about it too much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki
Okay.
begrudgingly gets out of her seat, makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called...
Pop, sorry.
Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyways, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath.
You
Once
a flip!
Take off your top! Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs and gets back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. I'll never do that again.
Well, you at least feel prepared to do it again.
I mean, doing it again would be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, this is embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I said her name right.
I didn't think you consider us our friend.
I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry too much about it for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Probably find some other poem and recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that.
As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. And then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to... yeah! There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. And I'll have to do my best.
Ready?
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, guys. I'll make it sound like it's a big deal.
It must be a little nice, though, to have friends.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
Let's go, Sayori.
Get out of these guys are freaky.
It's okay, Ash. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go, alright?
You don't have to say your undying loves for me.
Hey, look, it's the look at this!
You press a button and it just goes and it hits you in the face.
It's not even like a hedge wall or whatever, because there's one right here, in between what should be... Poor building. What is this?
It's for a car. You put your car in there. You have many cars.
What if midway through this still, a car just...
And runs us over.
Yeah. I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. A lot of things have changed. But today Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori.
Dog.
She looks sad.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
She's spacing out about his white hair.
Why is your hair white?
You don't want to know how old I am. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with the words!
So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked me to walk home with you.
Huh?
Wait, what did Yuri say?
She said, what if one day Yuri asked to walk home with you?
Oh, okay, sorry, I said that wrong. What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
I would walk home with Yuri. I'd walk home with Yuri.
Why did you pick that? Are you insane? Oh, God. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, walking home with Yuri, huh?
Okay.
Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Oh, Jesus. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it.
Why? Because it makes you sad? What in the...
No, she ships us.
I guess. Doesn't look like it.
It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know.
Yeah? Is that a ship? Is that a shipper, Sydney? Is that what shippers say? Is that what... Would you go... I shipped Ash with Felix, but I just don't want to...
Ew!
Soon Ash will never even want to look at me anymore. Oh my god.
No.
Need you? Sayori,
I never needed
I
you.
don't need you. Yeah, never needed you in the first
You
place.
just follow me around. Like a little
You're
rat
dead
you are.
weight.
I'm joking. I love you, Sayori. No homo. Because Ash is secretly a girl.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I get whatever.
No, Chazzy is secretly a boy. He just married a man.
All these names. I don't know what our cats are anymore. I can't figure out how you're even seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Get out of space. Take the next shuttle to Earth. You need to get down to it. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you, though. No one here is as retarded as you.
If you say so.
That conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. Thanks, Sayori. It was kind of her. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I hate to take that away from her. So I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen that time? I can't tell if he's a jerk or not. Alright, who do we want to impress? By the way, this is the last normal couple. I want you.
Who do we want to impress?
Sorry.
Are you sure? Okay. Oh!
Hope. Play.
No, stop. Stop touching stuff.
I
It's definitely
didn't.
not her. It's a touch screen. You forgot that, didn't you? Look.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't
The
love
mouse
you.
disappears. Whatever. Hold on. Empty. Raindrops.
Lollipop. Friends.
Stop.
Secretive? No, that's Yuri.
Yeah.
Depression. What?
Yeah, look at that. Depression made her jump. Huh.
Depression.
Yeah. Pain.
Anger.
Defeat.
Sayori, are you okay? I'm really doubting what I just said.
How the? No. Now see, there's 3 categories here. Yuri is the weird, deep stuff, so like fantasy would be hers. Maybe.
Sayori likes happy and sad. So
No, that's what you'd think. But every time you do happy things or cute things, it'll make her jump. Like for example, which one of these happy things do you think Sayori would like? Don't touch it.
Hop.
You think she would like hop? It's gonna be Natsuki. See? Sayori's not interested in the happy things. She says out loud that she likes happy and sad things. And everything we put in here, like tears,
they don't have any shoes.
I just noticed we never see their feet. So they're all wearing thigh-high white socks? Whatever. Stop. Don't touch it. Good eyes on it.
Kawaii.
No, that would be Natsuki.
Blanket.
Probably. What? Damn it. Sucks. Okay, Damn it.
Shame.
No. You're right. Go.
Daydream.
Probably.
Who's daydreaming today? Misfortune. I feel like that's Yuri. Heart.
Rain cloud. Stop putting your feet over there. There's so many plugs sticking at that wall.
Oh, this is just the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, still, stop. Rain cloud. Sorry. Alright, got 2 more. Suicide.
No. It tells you so.
Alright.
Ooh, marshmallow.
No.
Lusty? No. Imagination.
I'm thinking one of these 3. I think we're like on the edge of being Yuri.
Bliss. Bliss.
I bet it's not. Bet that's Yuri. Wanna try? Oh, you're right! High five! Good job.
I know my waifu better than you know her.
Shut up. I don't care about any of these people. They're all gonna die.
We're not very likable
man.
people.
I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too.
You were practicing piano, right?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion.
Piano's boring. I'm joking, it's a beautiful instrument.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do say so myself.
I play piano. Destroy
I know.
Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Ick.
Give me a second. Because this is a joke I saw, and she says something afterwards. Hold on. No, it's. I think it's a thing. Hold on. Squid in Japanese. You wanna say? Ika.
Or she's just saying the N-word.
In Japanese, right there,
Ooh.
it's Ika. Now watch this. Yeah, Mon Ika. Eh? What the
Mon Squid.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. That's another fourth wall break!
Why?
Well, because Monica in Japanese would be Mon Squid or whatever. Ika, I-K-A, means squid. So if she had said this in Japanese, that joke would have made perfect sense. But because it's in English, she just said it doesn't make sense in translation.
They have like the same little thing right there.
Look at
They
her
all
face.
do.
Look at her face, she's like,
What?
what translation? They recognize that she's saying weird things!
She's messed up in the head.
Look at- who is?
All of them.
Okay!
Except for Sayori.
Apparently she is. I clicked depression and she was the one that jumped up.
Maybe she has a thing.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's. Or Sayori's, anyways.
Excuse me.
Where is Sayori anyways?
That's what I said.
Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing.
I'm sorry,
I
Sayori.
walk over
I
to
love
her.
you.
Hey, Sayori? I wave my hand in front of her face.
Hmm?
You're spacing out again.
Oh,
What did I tell you about rocket ships?
sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh. Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows a big smile. It's
Tears
so
pouring
fake.
down her face.
Yeah, it's so fake her cheeks start bleeding.
Give her a hug and a kiss right now,
I know.
Ash. Actually, no.
You're mine.
Get Sylvain to do it. You cannot touch any other girl. Except for Jeff. He's a married man.
Sylvain!
He's a married.
Sylvain would ruin this woman.
Imagine Sylvain and Yuri together. Felix and Natsuki.
Just read this.
Don't let me that's you. Oh, don't let me distract you from having any fun with anyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I hurriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back to their usual activities. Thanks, Sayori! Now they're talking about other stuff! I guess I'll just go back to you! Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been
Don't care.
preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Ash, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little into this a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
That's what everyone doesn't ask. They just go, or they write yes or no on the back of it, and they flip it, and they'll be like,
Maybe there's something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ash. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her.
Or not.
And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ash.
Gonna get
Me! How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Well, it looks like some of her lights are turning out. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been so full of sunshine. It's not any different from how it's always been. You're so funny, Ash. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. T-Dog. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do? What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. Try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. Her eyes glow red.
Her eyes are green.
For now. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. She bitch slaps her across the face. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible when she's behaving like this. It's all her fault! Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Baka! Baka! But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it always feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me over the book. I am being watched, the bastard. But she looks away just as quickly as yeah. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit down next to her on her own.
T-Dog. I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But
shut up.
I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
What did I just say?
I almost said
alone with
daughters.
my thoughts? With my daughters. Our future children. How were you even able to tell I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. We know. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything.
Okay, relax.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you to concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to... I'm reading this too fast. Why do you...
Just keep going.
Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh. That's quite romantic. Sorry, I'm a big shipper. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time. That's all.
I see. Then, sorry, I remembered the meme. Then perhaps, then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Ashe, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her
Mannerisms.
never heard that word. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel somewhat concerned for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori. Why is she at this? Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all.
Dog.
Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Get out of my face! Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I like oranges and manga. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not as nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. I mean, what do you want from me? Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
No. As long as you're okay with it.
Yeah, I would be. It's the literature club, damn it. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyways. T-Dog?
Saying that.
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make contact with What? I'm like, eye tact. It smiles. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. We wrote ours for Sayori. You want to check her out first? Okay. Go.
Yeah. This is your best one so far. It really is nice, Ash.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
T-Dog. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Ash. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki.
If I had a friend that was so obviously the way she's being right now, I'd slap the crap out of them and force them to tell me what's wrong.
Don't force someone to tell them what's wrong.
I know that's probably very wrong, but he's just ignoring it, right? He's
Yeah.
just like, well, okay, I guess there's not... In his head, he should know for sure that something is wrong with his best friend.
I mean, yeah.
And should be trying to help. Not the way I do it, because I would pin them to the ground and be like, what's wrong with you?
If I had just like we were friends, we haven't been friends for a long time. I would, and they said that they were tired, I would actually have thought they were tired because I'm.
Well, she hasn't been saying she's.
Well, if you're tired, you're kind of just like. I don't wanna do anything.
Clearly she's very different from how she's always been.
Yes, that could be sleepiness, but if I've known her since childhood, I would obviously do something about it, not just be like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But in the end.
Yeah.
I guess
you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? Oh, the music stopped.
The music stopped.
You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait!
Oh, sorry again.
Of course I do.
Like sad. Like
Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you.
why does she have like little red dots in her eyes?
I
To
don't-
be recorded.
But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori.
No.
She's crying.
Ash, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori,
Sayori?
I would hug you, but I have a crazy, insane wife.
I glance around the room to make sure nobody else noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Ash. It's just a little rain cloud. Sayori. Okay, I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. You my mom? I'm gonna go.
Now, go play with your sisters! No!
I don't want to. I want to read my manga. I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today.
No, you're not. You're staying where I can see you. Sayori, you little...
Tell Monica.
Tell Monokuma I wasn't feeling well today, okay?
Tell Monokuma I wasn't feeling good today. I'll play the killing game tomorrow. Okay, bye.
A body has been discovered!
I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
So sad.
I wish I was dead.
Is there an option to go cry in the corner?
No, I'm laughing at you right now, Sydney, because you don't know what's about to come. After this day, after this set of stuff, it all falls apart.
Oh, that scared me.
Who's next?
Sasuke. Or Monica, I don't care. You choose. What does Sasuke say? What is his? You're so annoying. Anyway. T-Dog. Oh, you're not Ski.
T-Dog. This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyways. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No! Gross! Why would I
Ever compliment someone? That's just a thing that nice people do. I'm clearly not nice, Baka. Can't you see I'm a horrible
It's not that I like you, okay? Shut up.
I'm just a midget! Oh my god! It's not like I
Yeah.
It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Oh yeah, Yuri. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
Wait, we didn't read Nutski's poem.
That's-
I mean, Sayori's.
No, we did not. That'll be weird if we don't read one of theirs.
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here. Even if I have to put up with you.
You.
Natsuki's elbows connect with my stomach.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was... just joking. I think you broke a rib.
Oh, I was so confused. I was like, her elbow's connected to your stomach? I was like,
She went, bah! Somehow. That means she went like,
she had to go.
yeah, from her height, she had to reach up. The midget.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was two.
T-Dog. What the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt.
With her sharp, pointy
Well,
elbows.
I know.
Nice.
Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Okay, so we're reading her poem. But we didn't read Sayori's.
Well, that's the B word.
I'll be your bitch.
your mind is so full of trouble. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Oh, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away, that you daydream about every day, that makes your heart leap, in a way you thought that had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
That's me and Zelda.
Yeah.
I mean,
I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something. What did you just say?
I said me and Zelda are a thing. I just imagined Ash and Zelda.
Stop.
It was the scariest thing I've
Stop
ever
shipping a side character with everyone else.
Zelda. Okay, I meant to say not. I meant to say Sayori, but Zelda just came out. Wait.
I'm worried.
Kinda hard to write about anything negative about the beach. Worried about those people in Japan that got killed by that tsunami. Shut up!
So, you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later.
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about poems with simple topics and trying to impress me like coming up with something all fancy. It's not like I care, baka! I just did it anyways. Well, I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while, and at the very least it was good practice.
That was annoying.
Yuri.
Oh, I chose Monica. Sorry.
I just wanted to see if hers is about a beach too.
It probably will be. Hi, Ash. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing a bunch of I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see.
Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica see the poem I'm holding in my hands.
T-Dog, it's pretty good.
Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably.
But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you?
Yeah.
Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing.
I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. What?
Wait, go back. I was daydreaming. Hold on.
She said don't forget to give the others your share of time. Like it's required for me.
Can I just spend my time with Sayori?
Yeah, that was the...
I'm not spending time with you, Monica.
And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
Yeah.
No, it's nothing like that. You're only the most popular girl in school.
And your hair kind of freaks me out.
Yeah. I'm still just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No. Don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now then, alright?
Alright.
The lady who knows everything.
I've never seen this one before. Hold on. The lady who knows everything. The old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever sought. Here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of currents of the wind. The day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glittering in the twilight sky. Till one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes to find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Oh, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning.
I like how we didn't just like, we were just have no words for that. We were just like,
Not to get philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing that I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I thought you'd know that better than everyone. I thought you'd know that better than anyone. What does that mean?
we're not two-dimensional.
You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Oh.
There's a one-dimensional?
That's how the expression goes. I didn't read it correctly because I'm an idiot.
Two-dimensional is like 2D, right?
To say somebody is one-dimensional means that there's nothing to them. That they can only there's nothing special. To say someone's three-dimensional means that they're a person, you know? But she said two-dimensional.
Which is
in specific reference to stuff like this, to pictures.
Monica hacking the camera right now. Hey, Monica. Hey, Monokuma. Monica is the mastermind.
That. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
I don't care. Leave me alone.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put too much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay or bad, they want you to focus more on everything that went into it. Things you can work on. Much more encouraging that way. Will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Dog. Well done, Ash. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I appreciated. I don't sneeze. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess you can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and their stuffed bras, and I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Ash?
Huh?
Well, you know how I like to say writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. We didn't. Oh yeah, we did. Okay. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Murder you? Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, and have the most advice to share.
Is that so? E-dog.
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is so fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I was overthinking it. I'm sorry I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri?
What am I even saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright.
Alright.
Oh.
Do you want to share your poem now?
Here.
Beach.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath the gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. And one can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes in. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes to the ultimate boundary line. Tempted by the foamy tendrils, I turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. What the f-
The beach is on
She made the beach depressing!
it.
How'd you even do that?
I don't like the beach, Gary. I'm aware that the beach is a kind of insane thing to write about. I did my best to take a metaphoric approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. That's not what she said. I suppose.
Maybe that's the point then. That means one of them is lying.
Yuri's definitely. No. If you think about it.
Natsuki always lies to us. Because we're stupid.
Yuri was the one that said so. I suppose to be better, compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she would want to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? You talk so much.
Can I take place in this conversation?
You're just trying to speak it.
She talks a lot. Yeah, just every time she starts to...
You just scream, Yuri, let me talk! It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for letting me talk. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, you three. Oh.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second! Is it just me or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. Oh, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when you addressed the club. What did she usually say?
Yeah, I'm wondering a bit. How far back?
Oh.
Back to Doki Doki.
Wait, it said we're all sharing poems, right? You said we're all done sharing poems, right? homes, right? Why don't we start people?
No. I think she usually says everyone shared their poems, now gather around. I don't have a catchphrase.
Gee! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnant.
Stagnating errors. Why does she say big words?
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah, it seems you're right.
Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
She said she went to brick shit! Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No? First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, you suck. She's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. This is important.
I already know what I'm doing!
I'm gonna go Sayori.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we
Ew.
might need a lot of them. Different flavors. Can you handle that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can...
T-Dog?
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
You're useless.
That's what she just said.
No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. T-Dog. Now Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, don't you? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere. About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Atmosphere, yes.
I'm
yes,
going.
I love atmosphere.
What is Natsuki? What is Sayori doing?
Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Ash. The one who is truly useless.
Oh, I thought if she said that, I was like, oh.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. Probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. It'd always help me out as well.
No.
I'd be really appreciative of that. Monica suggested I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth am I going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like, yeah, you're fat too. I eat all my cupcakes, but I still need to spin around to lick my frosting.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Ash... Oh, okay, it just confused me how he spelled it with an E. Ash may not Ash may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, maybe he would be more suited to his... I am not going home with the purple-haired girl.
If you do,
I'm not.
you're choosing not to right away, right?
I would only go home with Oma.
She pulls a knife out. She brings a knife.
Okay, yeah, I'm going in Natsuki.
Like a big cutting knife. And then you accidentally cut the tip of your finger. And then she puts your bleeding finger in her mouth. And so to try to make it less awkward, you put her finger in your mouth.
Purple-haired people are weird.
Kokichi
But it's fine.
is
because
a monster!
Kokichi is a male and he is good looking.
I wish I had just the lack of self-decency to do a React series, because I would watch Danganronpa V3 Let's Plays with you, just so you could see that Kokichi is a freak!
Kokichi, it's fine.
After this, we're watching more Danganronpa.
Okay.
Freaking. Also, if you guys are watching this, try to leave in the comment whether or not you would like us to do some Danganronpa 2 Let's Plays, because I think we could do that. There's enough characters for us to just have fun with.
Hold on, I never said that! Now, how hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Ash to...
What are you saying? It would be an extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, just settle down for a moment. Jeez, you get one hot slice of man in between.
White hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the
yeah,
end,
it's
I think it's up to Ash to decide how he'd like to contribute.
like
Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know.
not spending time
So
with
I'm sure he'd be interested.
You literally just said...
you. I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. Just saying though.
Jeez! Can't we just settle this already?
Yeah. Ash, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Very well.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me.
What is
Oh.
Sayori doing?
I mean, if it's going to be up to anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and...
But Monica said.
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez.
Yes.
Do you really hate us that much?
No! Sorry, I didn't make to make this difficult.
No.
Just because I know it doesn't do anything, watch this. Well, I guess I probably should be helping Monica.
No.
Yay, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs to help least of all out of us.
But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Ash was the one who...
That doesn't matter.
You're the one who scared him into picking
I like
you in
this
the
music.
first place.
Like bouncy.
I know. You're the club president,
You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make the responsible decisions for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior moves infer with
Motives.
this.
Interfere.
I don't interfere.
Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
That's completely false, Monica.
Yeah! We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do any good job if you make us work alone.
Maybe that's true.
Think of the club, Monica. If you want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources.
So, are you gonna do the right thing, President?
Okay, get it. It's technically most logical for Ash to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do.
Okay, so I have a class and it's really boring and all we do is make posters. So I'm not gonna do Yuri and I'm gonna do nuts.
Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Just a minute ago, you were saying that...
That's because... T-Dog! Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, Yuri.
Of course. I'm used to it after all.
T-Dog.
T-Dog. That's... good? I feel like Yuri's being melodramatic. It's a little hard not to feel bad.
So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. You guys excited?
Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome.
I don't think that really counts. What about you, Ash? Me? I mean, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking.
Hey, dog.
T-Dog.
Natsuki starts pouting too. Look what you've done!
It's not...
I mean, it's not that big a deal or anything. Well, might just be that...
Dog?
I think Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, and then no one offering to help?
Aww.
That doesn't mean... Eesh.
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Making close
Look!
friends is easy.
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot out too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll probably be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, stop being dumb and give yourself more credit!
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. She immediately pulls an entire 360 and slaps Yuri across the face.
Place.
Yeah.
You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really.
Not really.
Here's a compliment!
Thanks. You didn't mean that, did you?
No!
I'm so annoyed at these stupid girls. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, he's saying such encouraging things. I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would like at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best. And all of us are gonna make it a really great event.
Yeah!
Yeah.
That was the first time I've seen her smile.
Oh, she's smiling. Please.
Rats.
Thank you! Thank you!
I can agree that these ones are rats.
Thank you! Like I've said it enough. That's something I've only said since I've been here, by the way. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna go check on Sayori.
Everyone packs up their things. They start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Still need to figure out plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything! Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house?
Yeah.
My dad would kill me.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess I don't know
Casually
that. How would Dad feel if you brought a guy over to do baking with you?
I mean, I'd probably have to tell him first. But I can't just like, I wouldn't like, yeah. It's not like I ever brought home a boy or anything.
That's kind of strict if you ask me.
What do you mean?
Stop! Get your hand off the keyboard.
Oopsie, I'll just put it up here.
That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. Guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me.
Yeah! I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much, so you better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that.
It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this. Wait.
She has
Really?
pretty eyes.
Well, kind of.
I said she has pretty eyes and she closed them.
You don't get to
Baka.
look at my eyes, Baka! It's because I never get to bake with someone else before.
I wish I wasn't such a sucker for the color pink, but it's on her. And I hate her.
Why didn't we go with Yuri?
Because I'm never going home with the girl with purple hair.
She's gonna knife you.
You want me to voice Natsuki
I'm really
just for this
into
part?
I'm really into knives right now. Right now, knives are into you.
No.
Alright, you do Natsuki. Well, wait until you get to the house.
Okay.
You have to make it high-pitched and annoying.
Right now? Okay.
That's all it is, though. I'll get it.
Alright, sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
T-Dog, never mind.
I can't believe this!
Natsuki's coming to my house on Sunday?
Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She might even try to bake me. I might be the cupcake. She even told me she was looking
Ash
forward
is
to
a
it.
little cupcake,
Shake
though.
my... Oh my god. Is he a snack?
Yes.
Ash over here looking like a snack. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? Why do we feel that way about each other?
Yes, you do.
Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. Burger King foot lettuce?
Shut
I
up.
have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Burger King cupcakes.
You didn't even check on mom. I mean Sayori.
Mom!
I actually said mom. I mean Sayori.
It's already Sunday. I've been standing in the street staring at nothing for an entire 24-hour cycle. I've been getting increasingly anxious about
The night is
Natsuki's
12
upcoming
hours.
visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after another exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute languages. God, I hate her so much. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club the other day. Not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me?
No.
Oh my god. I decide to visit
Well, it's just a
Sayori
cute little house.
for... I don't think this is the part, but I need to prepare anyways.
Would you like me to do it?
Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Watching other people doing this and then doing it yourself is so hard. You don't know, okay? I'm just saying.
You want me to do it?
No, just I have to do it. This is a part of the journey. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses, like we were family. The house is quiet. Everything's dark. I hear a scream in the corner.
Ew, I smell pennies. Do you know that meme?
No,
I
no,
got
I don't.
I gotta show it to you.
Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Where are her parents? There's blood in the corner. It's already strange not to run down.
She murdered someone.
It's already
she
strange
murdered
of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her.
Aww.
Moo.
Dog.
Yeah, he is fat.
This is a cute little room. Let's see. And there's still a little dagger hanging up. Okay. It's kind of plain. All her plants are dead. Where's Sayori?
Oh!
Or they're just like
Her plants are dead.
I mean, they're like not. They're not dead. Dead.
Well, it's her show. It's a.
What is that?
We're being shown
Okay.
shine. We're being shown signs. Sunshines. We're being shown signs that she's recently stopped caring for the plants.
Who cares for plants?
Look who has plants.
What is that?
They were cared for. They wouldn't look like this.
Oh, oops. I forgot I was touching him. Oh, his little outfit is so cute.
No, yeah, they changed outfits. I noticed this too. There's papers down here, and there's a crumpled up one here. She's been writing poems and then throwing them away.
Hi, Ash.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
You haven't come over here like this in a long time.
What? Why'd you count down? Wait.
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
How did you know? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you gonna go help Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Ash.
What?
Why can't it just be like it's always been?
I don't know. This is your fault.
This is all your fault. If I didn't get so weak...
Did you just say it's my fault? Okay.
Oh, this is all my fault. I read it wrong.
I thought she said that back to... I went, you listen here.
Listen here, you little piece of crap.
I'll kill you.
If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make this stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me after all. You wouldn't have come here, and wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this, just my present, just my present punishment, isn't it?
It's punishment time!
I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It's just, it just wants to torture me.
Yeah, funny joke! Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. See? See?
Where are her parents?
Inside the stuffed animals.
Whoa!
What is that? Don't worry about it. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders.
Oh, it's your little eyebrows.
What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this.
My Minecraft
So
boyfriend.
tell me already. Did you... Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile, while laughing creepily to herself.
You really put me in a trap, Ash.
You're a trap? I knew it!
But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. It's always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Ash? I guess I love you. The thing is,
Read it. Yeah, you thought she was gonna say I love you. Read it.
I've had a really bad depression my whole life.
Keep reading it.
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day?
This is the parts that I wanted to get to.
Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Well, you don't have any parents, you can just stay home. That's what I would have done.
Yeah. She has to because this place is paid for. Again, I don't see any lights in her room, so where is this coming from?
The bright
Why
windows.
are the lights outside like the sun being pressed up against the window?
Ash is the sun.
Then why isn't the light going out the window?
Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me?
This is what depression is. You know, having gone through this recently.
That's what it feels like. And that's why I wanted to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
It's different for a lot of people, but the feeling of worthlessness is the same. I thought that I was worthless, but she counteracts that by making herself feel like she has worth by making everybody else happy. But then she's letting her depression through, like show now, and because of that, people aren't happy, and she thinks it's her fault. That's how I felt, so I just decided to stop caring about everybody. And that took me down a path where I almost hurt myself really bad. T-Dog, I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? That fool! Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand that. Oh, Ash. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you wouldn't waste your effort caring about me instead of doing important things.
Say it!
I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Sydney, you're going.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. I love you. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. And that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Why is she laughing? You're right that I didn't understand. Oh, I don't. That's you.
I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Wait a second.
This music.
Yeah, the music's sad. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped.
Nothing at all.
The only thing that could have helped it is. Oh my.
Read it!
Sayori!
Read it!
The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it was. Like it already was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in the way I couldn't understand. But now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserved every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace.
Ash?
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. And if I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Ash. Hi.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything you need me to do, you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
No. No. Don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of these feelings, Ash. The only time I'm not feeling in nothing is when I'm feeling pain.
It's so accurate. It sucks. It sucks to read this, Sydney.
But
I said your name!
Fine, you've already said it like
Whatever.
5 times. Your hugs are so warm.
I live in Africa, and my address is, and my social security is...
That's really scary too.
It's very important that they never, ever know our last names.
Okay.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
That's what
It's
you
what I
want?
want.
Oh.
I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please, don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't really forgive you. But
It's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun.
just tell Monica.
To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
Sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. See you tomorrow, okay?
Alright, I look forward to it. Maybe slightly loud. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. To just focus on what's ahead of me. Natsuki will now be voiced by our very own Chazzy. I'm not excited. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Look at her outfit.
Aww, there's a little cat on it.
Has an awoo thing on it.
Ew.
That just gave me a full headache.
Her head is so big, it's like shadowing her whole entire neck.
That's because it's full of bullshit. I hate you! T-Dog.
Sup? Ew.
Hey.
Should I say sup?
I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes made the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
She looks like a 10-year-old. Jeez, don't make me... Jeez, don't make it feel awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon.
Throw in some Valley Girl. You're a super annoying small girl.
Okay.
You gotta think of a different girl voice for Natsuki. Okay?
I did a high-pitched voice. It's gonna be a long afternoon!
Oh god, no.
No one knows what I'm saying.
It's not about changing the pitch of your voice, it's how you read it.
It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to singing this outside of school.
There we go.
Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff.
This is a nice kitchen. Ooh.
He has one bowl
Each cat.
on every shelf.
Oh,
What
you
is
can make
this
a lot of
madness?
can't even open up that bottom fridge. The chair's in the way.
Yeah, the dimensions seem weird. You can kind of see that there's like spacing, but it's like a
Like an
chair's
inch.
worth of spacing. Like, yeah, what is that? I think that's one of those pull-out fridges, not the open-down ones like an oven.
Oh.
That being said, this is a really expensive-looking kitchen.
Where are their parents, except for her? All we know is that she has a mom.
She has a dad
I mean, the dad.
that like hates her, I guess.
He hates her? He just doesn't want her to bring home guys.
He doesn't want her to read
Hate
manga
you.
either. Most of her interests, she is not approved of. On each. This is the dumbest thing.
I
in
mean,
this
he
game.
only... I mean...
This is the dumbest thing in this game. There could be spices or different dishes in each one of these shells.
He just heats up
He
pizza
puts
rolls.
one green bowl. I don't care if it's his family or him doing it. That's retarded. Also, look at the amount of chairs.
What?
Yeah. I think that's implied that he has a family? Question mark? Because if he has a mom and dad, that's 2 of the chairs. And there's him. And this works for a guest. But no, they'd have a guest chair. Is how sophisticated this stupid family
Or it's just for decoration.
A 4th chair?
No, all 3 of them. Who eats at table? Cause I eat on the floor. I
Real
mean,
families,
I
I guess?
I
don't
eat
know.
at the bottom of the table. Like,
Her hands are still in fists. Like she's her body doesn't know how to not be angry. I'm so sick of her. I hate this.
her outfit is cute though. I love
She's
it.
disgusting and her outfit makes me sick. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies that are all bigger than she is.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. Well, obviously he has.
Can't you see? I've got 6 bowls! I'm set to feed an army!
And some plates.
See? Those are definitely not a plate. Those are plates! These are plates.
It could be like
What is that?
It could be like a bowl and a whole bunch of plates and another bowl on top. I brought everything you asked. I brought.
Analyzing this kitchen has given us an aneurysm. Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part at least.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Turns around. We're in the kitchen.
Oh, that's me. What? You don't even get an offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where are your hospitalities, Ash?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy!
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You baka.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. It breaks the rest of my ribs. I cough up my own internal organs.
You're just really buff.
Buff Suki. You haven't seen that meme, huh? It's someone reads Rue. I just see this.
Hey, hey.
Hold on.
I see no difference.
They even did her fists.
Beautiful. I literally see no difference in these two pictures.
That's like 30 of her in one arm. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
Huh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. We're getting started, or are we getting started, or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey, right now you're treating me like a kid. I was trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature, sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you could treat me like... Yuri catches her words and her face turns red.
Natsuki?
Forget it! I didn't say anything.
I should apologize.
Eh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. Should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you've been thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who are into body types like yours.
It's not me.
But not me. I think you're disgusting. You're a freak. Get out of my house.
How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Pedophiles?
Gross!
Hey! Was that to me?
Who else?
Man, get out of my house. Seriously, every time she would do something like this, I'd be like, hey, thanks for showing up. And she'd be like, well, aren't you gonna call me cute? Why would I ever? Oh, you're so great. Get out of my house.
Get out. Get out now.
Leave.
Why is it just a really small tablecloth?
Stop analyzing the kitchen. It's going to kill us.
Well, what else am I supposed to look at? Natsuki?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the bowls. They're green too.
Green bowl.
Does it match up with it? These dishes are like clear, I guess. Is this glass?
White.
It looks bright, but it's also in the shadow. But so is this freaking teapot. I don't know. This kitchen doesn't make sense. Let's just get started already.
You get all sour when girls call you gross.
Why would?
I finally found your weakness, Ash.
Being a leech? Natsuki smiles deviously. Please, spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like this, there's no way I'm not fighting back. You're a midget, you have no tits, and everything about you is disgusting and foolish. You have one tooth, your dad hates you, I hope you're an orphan!
She's Patrick.
What?
Patrick has one tooth and he's pink.
How did you even make? But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally, starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess.
You're cleaning that up.
Is that a claw?
You misplaced one of my bowls.
Where is the 5th green bowl? It's turned slightly to the left. Don't touch it. Spoons, dirty bowls that don't exist. Flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Clearly.
Yep.
The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Ash, where did you put the food coloring?
Your ass.
The batter is going in the oven soon. I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
The color of the base, of course. Oh, I read too fast. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Huh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring in each. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions, kind of. Oh, the presentation is where you get to be creative and have most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. Oh my. Okay, it's
Like the ones you made the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I'll use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Finally. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess around with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We're using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki tries to stick a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting about who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try! I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki's pulling causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! Get it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Not easy. I know. You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger, just like you just showed me, before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my own hand. Autonomous Ultra Instinct. This heat, this glow, I've seen it only once before. Natsuki tries to use the other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
She looks like a child.
Before you say anything else, understand that me and you are streaming us pinning a little girl to the ground with icing on her finger.
Hey, she just has one huge tooth.
I'm sorry, I'm transfixed by the art of her eyelashes. That's so smooth and cool looking, but it gives this more adult present to what is otherwise obviously a lolicon child. This is a child! And I've got her pinned to the ground right where I want her.
Stop!
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross.
Not really.
You know I don't mean it. It's just fun to see who you react. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it into my mouth, licking off the ice.
What is up with fingers? Where's those Yuri?
Yeah, Yuri's! What in the goddamn is this?
Yeah. You licked my fingers. Okay, I'm leaving. What? Baka? Did you just seriously? Ew.
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Ash!
She looks sad. She looks sad.
You really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
T-Dog. What kind of question is she asking me just like that?
That wasn't a question.
How did the mood turn to this so quickly?
You kind of pinned it
I
down.
wonder! You put her...
You lick her finger?
You're just like... Why are things so weird? God. I just have you pinned to the ground and your fingers are covered in my freaking saliva. She just has her hand sitting there like... What the Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I
Her hands
notice
are
her
in
shallow
fists.
breaths. Scared? Why am I starting to feel dizzy?
I thought they were in the
Out
classroom.
of nowhere, the fire alarm starts to go off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you not make this mistake? How could you make this mistake after that?
You should have. You start saying beep while I read this. You should have checked before turning on the oven.
Don't blame me for your mistakes.
Are we gonna turn off the fire alarm?
You can't turn off a fire alarm. You wait.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the oven. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Okay, I was wondering if they were gonna mention it.
Anyway.
My green balls.
Are you alright, my precious babies? I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up a whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened.
Ah, it smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as I want to make a freaking waffle or something now. Oh my god. I want something sweet.
You and waffles.
You shut your mouth. It's all we have. I'd be making pancakes made out of peanut butter if I could. As soon as Natsuki... I'd make donuts if I could.
You can make pancakes on a pancake maker. Just flip it over with a spatula. A pancake.
Really?
Yeah, that's how we made pancakes before we got the guitar. What is it?
We, at the donut household, cook using musical instruments. I cook all my waffles on a guitar.
I mean, that's the job done.
As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
You just call like a cupcake with no icing cute.
They're probably covered.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip at the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
Huh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What? I'm not cute!
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna reach into this game. Yeah! Her too! Look at... gotta stop playing this soon.
I'm not
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can dress and act like this. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well,
Natsuki's voice trails off.
same with you.
I know I'm adorable. You don't have to tell me twice.
Ash knows he's hot.
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Baka, let's just do something with the icing that I didn't read fast enough.
Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens a nozzle onto one of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all aside, side by side to admire her work.
Look how pretty these are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I'm just imagining really ugly cupcakes with like really bad icing on them.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I need to save my appetite.
Sayori says the exact opposite in that regard. If you were here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I eat as much as I can. I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know, you're still eating.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as...
What is happening in there?
I don't know, they're trying to screw, but they're failing.
They're falling off the bed.
Age's head is inside his butt. And they just can't figure out the angles. And there's a horseshoe somewhere. There's paint all over the walls. Okay, so that implies that either she needs to eat it literally because her dad makes her,
Or she likes eating, which I think is the...
well, she doesn't like eating clearly because look at how small she is. She's not just small for the aesthetic reason.
I mean, there's some people that just have high metabolism.
Yeah, like me and you. But that's overly skinny. Sayori has a high metabolism. I mean, she'd have to be looking the way she does.
Mm-hmm.
And Sayori eats a lot. She doesn't eat a lot. So she's either saying that because her dad forces her to,
Right?
or oh no, I'm really hoping that's not.
Having to get something to say?
No. I need to wait for you to say copyright. It's not showing up.
I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to get home for dinner.
Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly, Baka! You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance.
Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat me.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to today's conversation I had with Sayori. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess.
Yes. Isn't that Sayori's house?
Hey, Natsuki, can you do me a favor and look at that house next door real quick? I need to show you some building structure that doesn't make any freaking sense to me.
You see that house over there? That's Sayori's house. She doesn't have a mail dispenser like I do.
Yeah, she doesn't have a... It's the only house in here that doesn't look like it's a monstrosity. Just like that, Natsuki's about ready to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki?
Eh?
What you said before about not always having this chance doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be like you wanted. But aside from that, come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you wanted to read manga or go out somewhere.
You really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me intensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Ash? I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry, I have to leave so early today. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Both of us go, whoa.
Yeah, we both just like kind of lurched away from the screen.
Too close.
Personal space! Stop. Hold on. So annoying. What are you doing?
Okay, my phone's charging.
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision. Okay, so he acknowledges that her eyes are the same color as her cheeks.
If they're gonna kiss, I'm gonna
She
cry.
literally has pink eyes. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
Whoa there. I felt it for a while now. Ew.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Ah,
My eyes. Hi, Sayori. I mean, hi, Ash.
Sayori! Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Ash. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have really came earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Leave. Yeah, well...
Leave. That way.
Their height difference isn't really... Their height difference isn't really different. I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat all the cupcakes before then. Oh. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really being mean to me. So I had to come here and see for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It really makes me happy. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. What the hell?
Okay, bye. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ash? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does like every single anime girl not know what jealousy is?
She's depressed.
I know, but like none of them know what like love or jealousy is. Like Natsuki, she's like,
None of these girls have friends, except for Monica. I don't know. Keep reading.
why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
It's so accurate, and I hate it so much.
Oh, Sayori.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Ash. I only have 4 fingers.
I've had 4 fingers my entire life! You don't understand!
If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me for being so selfish. Monokuma was right. I should just...
What?
What did Monica tell you?
What?
Whatever it is, don't listen to her. Sayori?
Don't listen to Monokuma! Monokuma equals despair!
Know what we see? Monokuma was just kneeling down next to her, saying so many stuff to her. Why don't you just go kill yourself? He is mine!
What did you just say?
So like, Monica is like...
Alright,
what we
stop
see-
saying things, actually. Just wait. Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori! What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden on your mind. Isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Ash. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it?
I
was
like
weak.
this Sprite.
Sprite.
Picture.
Oh, I was thinking of the drink. I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Ash, I like you so much that I want to die. Meet my cats. That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arms and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm gonna give you.
someone's just walking the dog. And like,
Oh! You choose this! You hold on a second here, too, because you have to think about it. You have to think, Yuri and Monica might say something, and Natsuki was almost probably about to kiss you. Yeah, those are your choices.
Can I just say, give her a pat on the back and leave? None of these characters.
Bye!
Hey, you know that? Have you ever seen that movie?
Spider-Man is...
Hey.
Hey. I got memed to death.
Like,
You gotta make it choice.
none of these characters are very lovable. I don't really like it.
You have to say one of these things.
Well, these affect anything.
Yes, heavily. As far as I know. As
Well,
far as I know, they either do or don't affect everything.
I still want to flirt with the other girl, so.
That's a Sayori. You can't say that best of back. Oh my God, Cindy, you're gonna. I'm so sorry. I'm just saying that now, okay?
You're always being I regret it.
Just okay. As far as I know, this decision doesn't make an impact on what's about to happen.
Oh, okay.
You'll always, I think, don't hold me to that, just know that your decisions have affected something. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Okay, this actually seems like a better decision. Because it won't change. Monica told the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best, and that I will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest?
Oh god.
I should write a poem about this.
Sayori?
It's okay. This is my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there is no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back. Want to go back to the way it was. I realized that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Ash. I'll trust you with anything. After all, I mean anything at all. So.
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react.
T-Dog.
Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off.
Siri. T-Dog. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her path. That's right.
But I'm having as much trouble I'm sorry, I had to take a second. Oh god.
I'll see you tomorrow, Sayori.
She had a panic. Yeah, can you just imagine if you're just like a normal person that doesn't deal with that stuff?
What if you're
And
just
then
like,
she just dropped her ground and started screaming and looked at you and ran away and you would just be like,
see you tomorrow, bye. What if you're just like walking down the street while this is all happening? You're like, oh, okay. We're just gonna. Okay.
oh, okay. So it looked like she just had like a panic attack right there.
Bet her knees hurt.
I would love if that's what he took away from this. He's just like, oh, her knees must hurt. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can't come. Did he just say can? You don't know. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I could be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until there's a way to get back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should nearly be complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 strays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the event, at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
You left-handed?
No, I'm just doing this because I'm over here. Ash, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing the little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing.
The music stopped whenever she started crying. It's not.
The music isn't playing? It's still not playing? You're not hearing any music right now.
Nope.
In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Hold on. Now the sound's still working. Yeah,
There's
she
just no
overslept
sounds in this
again.
world now.
That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You should take a little responsibility for her, Ash. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
I didn't talk to her.
Give me just a second, okay? Okay. Back to the game.
I didn't talk to her though.
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
How does she know?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? How I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like a really bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
She probably murdered Natsuki.
Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill go down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed in its own page, giving it an almost professional feel.
I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during her practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't heard before. Read.
Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head.
That says
out of my head.
percent.
Typo.
Get out of my head.
Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish this poem. But a poem never actually finished. It just stops moving.
What?
She killed she killed Mitsuki.
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Ash, what's wrong? Nothing.
I think
This
Sayori
poem-
needs some help.
This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I mean, I'll take as long as
I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself! Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace.
Put it on!
Is the music working?
It's about to.
What was I thinking?
No,
Oh,
I have to read this.
oh yeah.
And you won't. All I need you to do is just react. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori.
Nice.
It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or at least help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same way as they've always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to, whatever. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I didn't expect an answer, and she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all, waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, the music is so scary! I'm gonna cry! No, Sayori!
So, this is a thing. If you check the game script or whatever, not the script. Oh no. File game script line 307. See traceback.txt for. Wait a second.
That scared me!
Okay, so I'm in Steam right now. If anybody's listening. Properties. Hold on. Browse local files. Whoa! Look at this! Happy thoughts! What? Hold on, let me fix OBS so they can see this.
I'm gonna cry!
This is so strange. Okay. I went to browse local files on Steam for Doki Doki Literature Club and saw this and clicked on it and it's this. It's called Happy Thoughts with X's replacing the O's.
Oh, I know!
Characters. Yo! Look at this! This is the character smile and Sayori isn't here!
Bro, I'm crying.
Meet me? No, it's not. Race back? I'm sorry, but an exception occurred.
Is this
while
the end of the
running.
game?
Start 256, calling in
jeez.
context. Wait, restart. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I could probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. He said it again. It goes nothing. What in the world?
Sayori! It scared me too. It was like a jump scare.
It's supposed to get you.
I didn't know the game would. What the heck?
I don't think.
Is that the end of the game?
No, it is not.
But
Trust me.
Sayori dies. How are we gonna?
You'll see. Something else happens. We're gonna go back to Doki Doki here.
Sayori, I loved you. She still.
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up to a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? Where did I go wrong? Turning down her confession? And just to be one that pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when I know she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of a relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than this, more than hers, but I couldn't do what she needed. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never!
Don't you dare tell me now to take care of Doki Doki Literature Club! Look at this! Sayori was best girl!
Look!
Sayori,
Who's Sayori?
Sayori didn't deserve
She's not
to
here.
die.
Look at this! What is this, Cindy? Look at this! Let's try loading it and see if we can redo it. File error. Character Sayori.chr. The file is missing or corrupt.
Screw you, Monica!
Save files corrupt. Try starting a new game. This is new
Oh my
game.
gosh, the music!
This is new. Yeah, the music should be messed up. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Justin, this all
That
time.
girl is my neighborhood good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you never thought you'd see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together in days like this, but starting around the high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Whether she's going to just chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and catch up to me.
Oh, it scared me. Kinda hot though, not gonna lie.
It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
Same.
The game as we started, and in this version of the game, he's always walked to school alone. Sayori doesn't exist in this game. In this new game. So we were about to play Doki Doki Literature Club without Sayori. Literally. Not she's died. She never existed.
I don't like this.
I'm gonna wait till we get to the school, and then we're gonna end the stream and do this again another day. Because it's after this that the entire game starts getting crazy. The entire game. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while sleeping on my free time, on games and whatever. There's always the anime club, but it's not like they're dating girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it, whatever, I leave. I throw pack of things and stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Ash? Monica? Oh, my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Markers? I guess you can check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of that. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I've started it. A literature club.
I don't like it.
It's so much fun. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard for us to find new members, something that sounds so boring.
What about
I can see.
Sayori?
What about her? She only has 2 members with her. I wonder who they are. Chazzy. But it's not really boring at all, you know. Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Does that mean I can be vice president now? What are you doing?
I've always been in school. Get the entire script just started. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is like literature too. She's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Why not go say she? Hey, Ash, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor?
No.
I want to ask you to join,
No.
but if you could at the very least visit my club, it'd make me happy. Please. I mean, I guess I have no reason to refuse, besides Sayori being deleted from the game after hanging herself.
Does she not remember her?
Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I can check it out.
Easy. No.
Awesome! You're really sweet, Ash, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important.
I know.
And thus today marks the day that I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I'm going to wait until she introduces them, and then we're going to end the stream. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Oh, her eye. Did you see that?
Whoa.
Her eyes got
Whoa.
real big.
Hold on. I want to see that in the stream. Here we go, we're watching the stream now. Oh god! That's terrifying. By the way, I took a picture of the screen a bit ago just to show Sydney Chazzy this afterwards. That's what Monica says to us before we go. Want to read that out loud?
You kind of let her hanging this. I hate Monica. I hate Monica. I hate anyone who's
Monica says, well, it's kind of weird that you just left her there. I mean, you kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
I don't even want to look at Monica anymore.
And I brought a guest with me.
Eh? Whoa. Whoa. Here we go. It's so weird.
A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyways, welcome to the anime club. Or the whatever, I saw Ash. Welcome to the club, Ash. T-Dog. All words escaping the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not.
Sayori's boyfriend.
Not anymore. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president, who used to be Sayori.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah,
Do you have
it's
to go
nice
through
to meet
all
both
of this
you.
again?
Not only is it different, but it's creepier. Trust me, at the end of this one is when you just have to watch now. So I ran into Ash in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Want to do Natsuki and Yuri now?
Yeah. I'm doing.
Since you don't have to voice Sayori. Go!
Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new?
Execute Sayori.
Sayori executed herself. I was going to. Well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that. I happened to run into him.
You do, Yuri.
What? In that case, I should have. Well, then you do what?
Okay, I'll do Monica in.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Wait, how should I make her voice? Why don't you come and sit down, Ash?
Creepily deep. Like, Natsuki's high pitched, and the way I've been doing Monica is like she's some kind of weird benevolent guy.
Why don't you come sit down, Ash?
There we go. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward? I sit next to Monica.
Oh. I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right. Okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort into to start something new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to, well, apparently we're playing this, so it grabbed our attention. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. but it makes school events like festivals much easier, much more important. I'm confident that we can already grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika's must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Hey, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
No.
I guess?
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Ash, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering them. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader. Well, that can change. What did I say? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Don't you just want to take everyone's shoulders in this game right now and just be like, Sayori's-san! What?
Where's Sayori?
Where is she? Monika, what have you done with her?
What if he knows this whole time that Monika is literally forcing him to say that? He's just like dying inside. He's like, what do you...
So you think that Ash has no control over himself?
Yes.
Interesting, because we, the player, do. But Ash, the person we're playing as, doesn't. And it's clearly not part of the game, because once that happened, there was a file exception, and the game basically crashed. All the files got corrupted, and the new game got corrupted. So this is happening right now because Sayori's file just isn't in the game.
I hope Yuri dies next.
I want you to keep that exact phrase in your mind as we end the stream today.
Okay.
I can't believe you just said that. Look, our saves are gone.
Maybe it's that one now.
Alright. Well, there's that. That was... we've been streaming for 3.5 hours.
Are you serious?
Look, right there. 3 hours, 47 minutes. That was really, really fun. I'm so glad we got to see... Yeah, if you go through all these local files, there's all kinds of crazy things. And the very end of this game involves you using it. Boop! Well, that was fun.
No, it wasn't.
That was... It really
Terrifying.
wasn't. I hated it.
It was terrifying.
I hated it too. I didn't think I could do it. Because that's what I wanted to do to myself back in Tennessee, because I was just having a really hard time. And then I came here and I was just like, oh crap. Now I can play this game with Chazzy and see what she thinks. So what did you feel when you saw it?
Tears. I was... Why
Did you
is
go full weebiness?
Yeah. Why did she have to die? Like...
No, but she's gone now, and no one remembers her. We're gonna end this. But, Chazzy, before we go, you want to tell them to like and subscribe for more?
Like and subscribe
For more what?
For more videos of Doki Doki Literature Club. Comment if you want us, after this playthrough, comment if you want us to play the second game of... I don't know how to say it. Danganronpa? Yeah. Yeah, I guess do that if you want us to play the second game of that.
So you can watch Chazzy experience more pain. So you can get used to not just one character dying, but like 15.
If someone with white hair dies...
There's one with white hair. There's also... Yes, is what I'll tell you. People die.
Yes.
For sure,
Hey.
people died. That's something. That was Doki Doki. I called this stream the Lost of Innocence.
Almost 4 hours, people.
When do you want to do the stream again?
Tomorrow. We're doing it tomorrow. Last time I said tomorrow, but we never did it.
Do you have time tomorrow? Go to school?
After school.
Alright, so that's tomorrow. Alright, tune in then, guys. Thanks for watching this. This is Donut and Chazzy. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.